Nice try, Patrick. You tried to do a sneaky little wraparound there, didn't you? Too bad for you, our lawyer has archived the City of Brampton's website information. Yeah, it's a little harder rewriting history in our internet age, isn't it? You know, folks, surely by now you'd think that the politicians and bureaucrats would know that we here at Rebel News, we don't bend the knee, not for anyone. Oh yeah, you can ban us and banish us, you can trespass us, you can call security guards and police on us. We're not going away, we fight back. That's because we aren't the rank and file trained SEALs who comprise the bought and paid for Justin Trudeau media party. We're independent, and our mission statement is to bring you the other side of the story. And so it is, our battle continues regarding Patrick Brown, the mayor of Brampton, who seemingly believes he is exempt from his own city's bylaws in this dark age of the Wuhan virus. We know that because we caught Patrick Brown in the act last week, entering a Brampton arena that's otherwise off limits to average folks in order to play hockey with his buddies. And when we asked him who was paying the $1,000 a day to keep the rink operating and why he felt he was exempt from his own laws, Brown, who wasn't wearing a mask by the way, quickly fled the scene, leaving his own hockey bag behind. Then he fired off some tweets after our video went viral and outright lied about what happened. Incredibly, after our video went up, the Stage 3 rules for using Brampton facilities magically changed to try to make Brown's behavior A-OK. So our legal eagle, Aaron Rosenberg, he fired off a letter to Paul Morrison, the director of bylaw enforcement in Brampton. Here are some excerpts pointing out the shenanigans Brown has been involved with when it comes to retroactively making his bad behavior kosher. Writes Rosenberg, quote, as of August 9th, 2020, the City of Brampton's facility rental website stated, arenas are open for use by affiliates/major user groups for figure skating and ice hockey and modified gameplay. Surprisingly, as of today's date, after Rebel News aired its report on Mayor Brown's apparent non-compliance, the website's language was edited as follows. Arenas are open for use for figure skating and ice hockey training/modified gameplay, end quote. Translation, nice try, Patrick. You tried to do a sneaky little wraparound there, didn't you? Too bad for you, our lawyer has archived the City of Brampton's website information. Yeah, it's a little harder rewriting history in our internet age, isn't it? The letter goes on to note, quote, further, on July 8, 2020, Brampton City Council approved and Mayor Brown signed the mask bylaw mandating non-medical masks or face coverings in all indoor spaces in the city of Brampton, end quote. Oopsie, I just don't see an exemption to that order for Brown or his hockey-playing buddies. I guess Brown and company simply assumed they were exempt, you know, like they were royalty. Furthermore, as our lawyer notes, Brown and his puck pals have been holding weekly pickup ice hockey games in Brampton for weeks, long before Peel Region entered Stage 3 on August 1st. Writes Rosenberg, quote, our clients view this as a direct violation of the above noted provincial and municipal restrictions, end quote. Mr. Brown, have you no shame? Finally, perhaps the juiciest part of the letter is the final graph entitled, quote, recusal, independent inspection and enforcement of violations by Mayor Brown, end quote. Notes Rosenberg, quote, since our correspondence and apparently prior to a comprehensive inspection/investigation, you gave a statement to the Brampton Guardian finding that Mayor Brown was not in violation of any city bylaws. It is our client's position that your prejudgment on this matter raises a reasonable apprehension of bias, calling for your immediate recusal and a corresponding independent investigation into Mayor Brown's apparent non-compliance with the applicable emergency laws, end quote. In other words, sorry, but not sorry, Mr. Morrison. We have our doubts that you're going to call a clean game here, so please hit the showers. Bottom line, Brown and his minions seem to think it's a-okay to subscribe to the mantra of one law for thee and one law for me. We beg to differ. And yes, we're not going to turn a blind eye to these lying liars. In the meantime, folks, if you want to see all our Patrick Brown videos, please visit sneakypatrick.com. That's sneakypatrick.com. And hey, while you're there, if you can, make a donation. Here at Rebel News, sometimes we have to hire security. Sometimes we have to employ lawyers. That costs us money. But that's what we have to do in order to bring you the other side of the story. Just how badly is Patrick Brown misbehaving these days? Well, please go to sneakypatrick.com. Our videos are there. And while you're there, folks, please consider making a donation.